Kalalal, Shalom, once a Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles of Graham and Stone, and Shalom to Alakim pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. This is Kazak,
and the Aksha Paul.
Right, and we're here again this morning with our next quick lesson. Alright, and basically this is an article from RT, which is Russia Today, and it's about the Philippines, America, and China. Right, and it reads the headline, it reads, "Want trouble? You first. Philippines the third dares US to bring its fleet and declare war on China." Right, and the reason why I'm saying this is going down further, you'll find out why I'm saying that. If Washington wants the Philippines to fight China, the US military should come and fire the first shot. President Rodrigo Duterte argued, accusing the US of using its allies as bait for Beijing. And that's typically the American way. You know what I mean? That's how them go about doing things, you know what I mean? See, them always them jeopardize others. You see me? Them put others in jeopardy in order to get for them doings done. Alright. There is always America pushing us, egging us, making me the bait. What do you think Filipinos are? Earthworms? Duterte said in a speech in Leyte province on Friday, which only got media attention on Sunday. Says, "No, I say, you bring your planes, your boats to South China Sea, fire the first shot, and we are just here behind you. Go ahead, let's fight," he added. "Do you want trouble? Okay, let's do it." Right, so yeah, obviously, right, as you hear the article being read, you know what I mean, you know that the Philippines and America are allies, right? But the Philippines are like basically a minor ally of America, right? Because basically them don't have certain strength as America. See, now if you check your map, you see that the Philippines, right, them in close proximity to China, right, and the South China Sea, they're directly between China and the Philippines. Now, if you know about the South China Sea, you know that China has built some artificial islands, and I mean, to hold their certain military equipment, right? Position themselves certain ways militarily. Seen them have them planes, them missiles, right? Guns, all them equipment, right? A lot of them equipment, they're right there on the South China Sea, right? Military personnel as well. Seen, and Philippines, right? Being a minor ally of America, right? Them is also inferior to China. Now, if them go so booms and try to attack China, right, them are gonna get totally decimated.
Right.
See, because them don't have the strength as China, right? Yeah.
So this is Joel 3 verse 9. So proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right, and as the article I read, right, and as the president of the Philippines being quoted, you know what I mean, I see that them ready for this war, right? Him ready for the war, yo. Him willing to go and fight, but guess what? Him don't want to be the one to make the first move, right? Because hey, knowing America, them America we boots them up for go war and just left them for China destroy them, yo. You see me? So them don't want to be the one to put on the first hit, right? Once America go out there and do the first strike, then them willing to follow suit. See? But before that, you know what I mean, them unless that happen, them not go ahead, you know what I mean, and do anything. Go on.
Right, verse 10 say, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say that I am strong.
Right.
Right. According to the Philippines, they are one of the weak nations.
Go on.
But with America back it, only then them can become strong military wise.
Go on.
So it's let the weak say I'm strong. So assemble yourselves and come up all ye heathens and gather yourselves together round about thither. Because the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Right? Let the heathens be weakened. Right? And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right.
Right? For there I will sit to judge all nations. It's like all heathens run about.
Right.
Right?
And yet this war is supposed to be fought right in the Middle East. Right? Not over there in China or over in Asia. You know what I mean? So that is not according to prophecy. Right? The Philippines attacking China and then America joining. That's not how the prophecy get written. Right? The war are gonna start over in the Middle East when Israel attack Iran. See, according to continue read.
Right.
We get this one.
Alright, so it's let the heathens be weakened, right, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all heathens round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fat's overflown, for their wickedness is great.
Right. This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 45. It says, therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purpose, that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Right? And this prophecy go towards Israel, right? The least of the flock, right? Them on Iran. Right? Them attacking Iran, and then Russia go come to the rescue. China go come to the rescue as well. You know what I mean? And that's when all hell are gonna break loose. Right? That's when the Lord are gonna judge all these nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Go some more in the article. It says the remarks came as the government in Manila finds itself sandwiched between US demands for a tougher posture towards China and Beijing's maritime expansion in the South China Sea, specifically the islands that the Philippines have claimed as their own. The US knew about China building up the islands, the president told the audience in Alangalang at the opening of a rice processing factory, noting that the US Navy has the 7th Fleet stationed in Japan. And he says, why didn't they send it to the Spratly and say, hey guys, you are not supposed to build artificial islands in the high seas. That is exactly prohibited by international law, and the fact is you are constructing it within the exclusive economic zone of our friend the Philippines. The third asked, they left them to build it. Now it's all there. All the guns are there. All the missiles are mounted. See, so a badness China use, right, and take over them economic zone, right? Them trading route and them thing there, see, and build them military islands, yeah. So who and them couldn't do nothing to stop it, right? So who is them now for say them are go stand up bold against China? You know what I mean? Just so, right? Them have to have the bucketive, yo. Which them do have the bucketive, but as you know, America can't be trusted. You know what I mean? Donald Trump would probably say, yo, them on them own. Nobody never tell them to attack China. Or something like that. Seen? Yeah, something else?
Yeah, so this is in 2 Ezra 16 and verse 1. Say, woe unto thee, Babylon. Right? So woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. grind up yourselves with cloth of sack, and here bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
Right.
A sword is sent unto you, and who may turn it back?
Right, the destruction of all these nations, all the heathen, is at hand, yo. Right? And the scripture specifically mentioned Babylon and Asia. Right? All Asia can include China, Japan, the North and South Korea, Philippines, Vietnam, all of them, yo. See, all of them are gonna get totally destroyed. Right? The Lord has set all of them up, towards their own doom.
That's right.
This is probably the last part of the article I'm gonna read. Alright, so this is an incident that took place, alright, at sea. So a Filipino fishing boat, right, was run by a Chinese vessel. Right, some of its crew members were left to fend for themselves. Military personnel described it as a hit and run at sea. Right, but when it came down to it, the president, Duterte, dismissed the incident as a little maritime accident, right? Calling for restraint from Beijing, but refusing to escalate the situation. Then he says we can never win a war with China, right? So he just go for show you, say, oh, these Filipinos, they know their strength, right? They know they don't have the power to come up against China, right? Allegedly a Chinese vessel sunk a Filipino fishing boat, right? And all him could do was call it an accident, see, because he never wanted to escalate any further, because as him said, them can never win a war with China.
That's right. Right, unless intervention from America.
Unless them get yeah, from America. See.
So, this is Isaiah 13 and verse 4. So the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Right.
The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
And what the word muster mean? The word muster means bring together, prepare. Right. So the Lord of hosts preparing the host of the battle. Right? And the word host mean armies. Yeah. So the Lord of armies preparing the armies for the battle. Yeah. So you're gonna have the Chinese army, the Vietnamese army, the American army, Russia, right? Basically World War III. So all nations are gonna get involved.
Right.
Yeah. Even out here in Jamaica, you gonna have men where get drafted. Right? They see the little man them we see on the streets where bleach out as hell. Yeah? We can't stay in the sun and them way there. Them are gonna get drafted, yo, because they don't serve no purpose. You know what I mean? Yeah? Even women are gonna get drafted, yo. See? Even women are gonna get drafted. Go on.
So they come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord and the weapon of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Right, these missiles coming from all over, yo. Right? And them target is America. Their main target is America.
That's right.
So this the scripture in Revelation say what 200,000.
That's right.
Go on.
Say, holy, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Go on.
It shall come as a destruction to all as a destruction from the Almighty.
Right.
Therefore,
the day of the Lord is what? Is destruction, yo.
that's right.
It's not fine and dandy and roses and daisies, yeah. Go on.
Therefore shall our hands be fainted, and every man's heart shall melt.
Right.
And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Right.
They shall be amazed one at another, and their face shall be as flames.
Right.
Say, behold, the Lord cometh. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, both cruel, with wrath and fierce hunger, to
Right.
lay the land desolate.
Hey, and I guess all that sorrow and fear where the scripture describe, and not just the war alone, yo.
Right.
Right? Many things are gonna take place during that time. See?
Right.
Just think about it, yo. Right? The day of the Lord is not no nice and happy time thing. See? Some dreadful things are gonna take place. Famine, people are gonna die of hunger. Yeah?
Right.
Civil wars. Yeah? Out here in Jamaica, you don't know how Jamaica lawless already, yo. So imagine when that take place, when them days they come, and famine hit the right way. And I mean at that time you are gonna see man get put to death for anything.
That's right.
Yeah? Women are gonna get ravaged anywhere. Right? And guess what? There won't be a savior to stop none of that.
God.
You see me? Spiritual apparitions, yo. Man, at that time the man go see dopey. Yeah? That time man go see spirits. Seen? Alright? Hey, the day of the Lord and not pretty. Right? It's not pretty. Not like what them would have to think. Right? And the scripture also tell about what? The time of Jacob's trouble. See? So all of them so-called Christians and men will believe in this rapture thing, saying that the chosen of the Lord are gonna just disappear before before any destruction come. It's a sad mistake, yeah. The scripture said the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
You see me? All Israel are gonna have to face that. Yeah? All Israel have to face the time of Jacob's trouble. Some are going to face it rougher than some. Yeah? Man are going to get captured. Man are going to get taken. You know what I mean? Summary executions. Just like what them do in a Tivoli. The Tivoli garden incursion. Right? You have the soldiers them where kill them own people for fun, for sport. Seen? Yeah, one incident, you have a man where say the soldier them come and take him son and say, yo, help me throw them dead body in a chuck. Right? And when him choke the last body, them just shoot him in the head and throw him in a chuck too.
God.
You see me? And them evil things and that are gonna take place, yeah?
That's right.
And all of that I come from where? The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Seen? And it's not no where the youth them a smoke nowadays, and no bomb I'll do it, and I know farmer drugs or the soldier them a drugs up with you. The spirit if you do that, I go come from the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right. Right. Continuing on verse 9, Isaiah 13 and 9 say, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, both cruel with wrath and fierce hunger, to lay the land desolate.
Desolate.
Right. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
God.
A scripture back there a while ago. So this is 2 Ezra 8 verse 50. It say, many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Right.
Because they have walked in great pride.
Everybody are gonna face this, yeah? And as well the scripture say, oh, they have walked in great pride. The whole earth is proud now. Right, from the Edomite them to the Moabites, all nations proud. Everybody where the wickedness proud in them wickedness. Yeah? The artists them we are sing about adultery and I sing about worshipping other gods and them thing there. Right? The faggots them, everybody in them, everybody proud in them wickedness. Go on.
Alright. So it's but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory of such be as like thee. Right. For unto you is paradise open, right? The tree of life is planted, right? The time to come is prepared plenteously, is made ready.
So okay, just read back before you start from a while ago.
50.
Not from the top, no, from where
51.
Yeah.
Right, so 2 Ezra 8 verse 51. Say, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Con. Right? So yeah, seek out the glory for such as be like thee, yo. The men them in the highways and the byways, right? The men of the Lord, right? The elect, right? Seek out the glory for each other, yo.
God.
One.
Yeah, for unto you is paradise open.
Con.
Right, the tree of life is planted. Right, the time to come is prepared. Plenteously is made ready. A city is built, and rest alone. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Right. And guess what? Before we can get to that, we have to face the time of Jacob's trouble. Yeah? Give me it's just 7, I think.
Good.
Give me a second. I'm looking. I think
Beginning of immortality.
7. No, 7 and 2. The city.
Okay. So this is 2nd Ezra 7 verse 2. And Ezra, and he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I have come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then he said unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. Right? But put the case, the entrance were narrow, like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it, right? And to rule it. If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
Right.
Okay. I say, there is also another thing. A city is built and is set up on a broad field,
Con.
and is full of all good things.
Con.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, right? Like as if there were fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
Con.
Right? And one part only between them both. So even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one go there at once.
Con. See, so hey, so that's the city that is set. You know what I mean? The kingdom that is set, the glory. You know what I mean? But first we have to pass through the narrow path, yo.
Right.
See? The narrow path, the straight path. Right? He said broad is the way that lead to destruction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Be that find it.
Con. So we have to go through the straight path in order to reach the kingdom, yo. And guess what? That straight path is full of anguish and pain and misery. Seen? In a movies, all the time, yo. Yeah? In order for you reach the end of the movie where all of the destruction done and all of the foolishness you are going over with, and everybody live happily ever after, you have to go through the destruction, yo.
Okay, I remember watching Game of Thrones from season 1 coming up. Even with the girl Arya. You know, she been through a whole heap. You know, it prepare her to be an excellent judge at the end. You know, and you know what I mean, you should get the rewards basically. You know, peace and you know. But the road where she tried, it was rough. It was a rough one.
Yeah,
you know
and for a woman at that. You see me? For a woman. Yeah.
So it's continuing verse 9, 2 Ezra 7 verse 9. So if the city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
See, so how you go get the kingdom? How you go get the kingdom, right? If you go through rapture. Yeah? How you gonna get the kingdom, yeah? Right? First you have to go through the narrow path, you have to face the bad. Right? You have to go through the fire and the water, yo. Which the fire basically represent the nuclear missiles. Right? And the water represent the flood. You see me? So yo, you have to pass through that narrow path, yo. the destruction, see, in order to gain the kingdom. See, so there is no such thing as no rapture. Yeah, every man have to go through the destruction.
Yahushua got you is tribulation, you know.
Yeah.
See, and it's passed on to us.
Right.
If we decide to be, you know, in the kingdom of heaven as the rulers, you know what I mean, on the Yahushua. See, we have to pass through the same day. Scripture said the servant is not greater than the master.
His master,
See,
yeah.
Yahushua was beaten, humiliated, and all of that. You know what I mean, on his time, you know what I mean, coming in sinful flesh, you know, being you know, being coming on the earth and not sin, well, you know, so to speak, you know, but hey, he took his, you know, and he ran his race, you know, and we supposed to be in the same mindset.
Can.
You know, so.
Right, so basically, we kind of, the spirit kind of move from the first point to the, but at the spirit, you know, we have to work with the spirit. You see me? So
hey, it's a time of war, and this is the spirit we're supposed to be in, you know.
right.
You know, we start off with the war, you know, where the inevitable war, which is pending, you know. But then we drift off, you know, the spirit of what you're supposed to be like, and what you're supposed to look for, you know. So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, at the same spirit, same way, you know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully this lesson was edifying.
Good.
I mean, until next time, once a shalom again.
Shalom.
And until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, once a Kalalal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash, and double honors again to the apostles that rule well, and blessings, much peace and blessings to the elect. We're soon out of this wicked kingdom.